Okay, and welcome to week 13 of season 4 of 2019 with Iracing. And
2011 IndyCar in the DW12.
yep, and we are doing the Dallara Dash, which is a mix of the two older Indy cars. We are in the DW12 using one of my really old pace schemes, and we're going to set qualifying here real quick. So more teeth equals faster response. So we are going to actually slow that response down. We're going to go ahead and the default for this is way back there. Don't know if we need a full 12. And I believe that this is going to start us off on really high fuel for the qualifying. These cars can be really picky, but okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead and set these. So we have 18.5 gallons of fuel. Do not want that. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to try to burn off just a tad before the car melts. It's not a very long lap, and these car so there we go. We're already up. Didn't burn off hardly anything, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get out of the pits.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
So first gear in this car is very
The
problematic.
leader's just done a 24.18.
In fact, I do not recommend starting in first gear in this car at all. It is psycho. Somebody could stand to turn the lights up too, I think. Obviously not the new version of Charlotte. Old car, old version. I think the Dallara Dash has been running this forever. Coming up on the end of lap 1.
P5. That lap was at 24.49.
Just try to keep this nice and tight here. All right, so that puts us up
P2.
P2. Been a while since I've ran this car. Probably still people down there burning off fuel. Still got 2 minutes left. Almost certain that that will invariably drop. No way to get around it.
Pre-race inspection on the 1.
I think I will. Let's see.
Does anyone know how much fuel for this race?
To fix it up, you take what it gives you.
Didn't quite understand you there. What the fuck? Mike was a little muffled.
Is that better?
Couldn't quite understand you there.
Well, looks like our mic is not doing good here. So
I believe the 6 car has the longest name I've ever seen on iRacing.
so we are getting ready. We got 23, 24
Mic check.
seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, definitely
Mike is good.
think we're going to have
Five.
to.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hey, Mike, are you all right?
He is alright.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. Thanks.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Yeah, I was just checking.
All right, so it looks like we are getting ready to start. We are starting P3, and there is that. And let's go ahead and.
Thanks, man. You too. José is Portuguese.
That'll work. So we are starting. Okay, so I don't think we need to really worry about that. Let's just look at our relative positions.
Guys, I'm new to this. Usually I drive the Mazdas, so if I make any mistakes, forgive me.
Forgive you, he says. Almost guaranteed to be another. I've had some interesting luck with these. As long as you can get past the back markers.
Have fun.
Back markers that
It's
usually.
my first of all race, so I'm sorry, guys. So
Why does everybody announce that? I've always wondered about that. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing.
Good luck, everyone.
This is my first day on Iracing.
me too, bro. Me too.
I've never driven a car.
This is my second day on the internet.
Don't have a driver's license even.
I was born yesterday.
You, dude. You are kids, man.
Come on, guys, stop. You guys making me feel very, very old.
Born about an hour ago.
I think I do need to turn my mic up.
Again.
Praise the Lord, brother.
Simply old.
I didn't mean that. That was blasphemous. All right.
P3. The track temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
Can we go now?
It's the
Follow
only
car
useful
number
part
1
on it.
in the inside column.
All right. All righty, boys. Here we go. Make sure your spotters are on.
The only reason I keep one around.
Shit. I forgot the stick shift. It doesn't work on this car.
Absolutely do not start in first gear. Really, really super bad for everybody. These cars have so much torque, you do not want to do that. All right, so starting in third gear, and we.
Truck is also a good asset.
That woman will keep you warm in the winter.
It's car number 6.
And you can lift the rolls up and stick like a piece of chicken in there. And then when you get hungry in the middle of the night, just lift it up and you got a ready-to-eat meal right there, already warm.
Oh boy, we have degraded down. We have gone to Redneckville. All right, folks.
Got a little cheese in there too, huh?
Are going into second.
Okay, Michael, get ready. Go, go, go.
All right, boys.
It is whatever.
Let's catch these guys.
P4.
Got a car on the inside. Hold your line. Still there. You're clear inside. There's a car on your inside.
The leader has just done a 24.21. That lap was a 24.15.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Jeff, you must have some kind of Google. Why are you going so fast?
You've got a car on the outside.
P3, that's your quickest lap in this session.
Hold your line. Car high. Clear high.
Okay, well,
Oh boy.
I don't know what I got tied up with, but as long as it keeps rolling.
P2,
I must be really slow. I don't see anything. I've got my own.
So what do we got? We're half 30?
there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Help each other. Catch him. Let me pass you, then you pass me, and let's trade.
You've just done a 24.04.
This freaking car moves too fast. I can't even catch what's going on in it.
Slower class car ahead. That was a 24.05. P2,
Holy shit. You guys are on freaking steroids or something?
Okay, we're 1/3 of the way through the race.
Let's go, John. Let's
And we're going to follow Mr. Zerkut. And see what we can get away with here, as long as we can stay out of traffic. But we got 2 seconds on Mr. Burris behind us.
that lap time was
You
24.04.
guys are kind of like driving a Mazda and driving the Pontiac. Now I see it.
Right now, we don't have any traffic. I have to watch that replay so that I can see what happened there. I feel like he came down on me, but you never know.
You've just done a 24.03.
Gotta watch out for the push a little bit here. Don't want to lose the very close draft. Nearly 3 seconds on the guy behind. Maintaining 6th gear.
go.
Okay, Michael, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That was a 24.02.
Looks like one of the guys that might have
That's
gotten
half
caught up.
distance. Fuel levels are fine. Lap times are pretty consistent.
the heck is a lucky dog?
Your lap down, they give you a way down.
Really only applies if we had cautions.
I'd run your line, you always good enough.
Go.
Yep, yep.
There's a car leaving the pits. You're coming up on a slower car.
I see you, black car, I see you.
Guess I don't get the go around, huh?
Car low. Clear inside.
That last lap was a 24.07.
Car low. Still there. You're clear inside.
The gap in front is now 1.00.
You buddies with the leader or something?
Your last lap time was a 24.05.
I see you, blue car coming, I see you coming, I stay on the outside.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Michael, we're matching race pace. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Car inside. Clear low.
The gap ahead is now 0.90.
Outside. Still there. You're clear outside.
Okay, so I don't know what the hell's going on here.
The gap ahead is now 1.12. 2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. That was 24.12.
Yeah, well, I should be fighting for the lead.
Last lap, bring it on home. That lap was a 24.06.
Inside. Clear inside.
Kind of a
Slower
too
class
little,
car
too
ahead.
late there, buddy.
Podium finish. Nice one.
That's right.
Up in there, I just saw a bunch of cars flying in the air behind me.
The start you guys made me feel very, very old. Everybody got me after race. And then during the race, everybody passes me like a bullet. They're just gone.
Yeah, they got good.
How you guys so fast?
But we're on the DW12.
All right, well, let's have a little look-see here to see what the deal happened with that, because I don't think a second place finish any day, but
I'm the second yellow car. Maybe that's not so bad.
yep, second in class. Not bad.
Yeah, and see, you're in the 2011 IndyCar, which is, on this track, it's slower.
All right, well, let's go back to the beginning here. Let's look at our laps in the race.
I did not turn left and I did not step on the brakes.
No, you don't need to brake in either car.
Let's do far chase. Get rid of the laps here. All right, so here's a start. It
Good,
looks
I did not turn
like
right.
number 4, hump. There you go. So
Night Ray. Fun race, guys.
there we
Yeah,
go.
congratulations, Luke. Congratulations.
There we go. So obviously coming around, and we are lap 2, taking the high
I'm
line.
sorry, guys, I was in the garage. Gonna have to set up.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's not my kind of race, but I kind of like enjoyed it a little bit.
So here we are. We're
The
already.
next time you race, you should pick the DW12. It's faster.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm still very slow. I'm not an oval guy, so I'm not used to this.
Yeah,
Okay.
but my experience is if you're a road racer, you're probably faster than most of the oval guys.
All right, so that's gonna be Mike Erger. I do want to see whether or not that was
All right. Thanks, guys, for
my
your
fault
for
or
your help,
not.
for your
So
support,
let's
and
see.
see you guys
Here's the
next time.
chase.
Yeah.
So okay, so
Michael,
let's.
what happened? Did you get blocked?
Yeah, when number 4 came out of the pits like that, he kind of let you by, and then basically just decided to stay in front of me until the very last lap.
Yeah, I was gonna stay behind him because he had a fresher car, but I had a run going on the outside, and he just let me go. Where do you live? I'm in Phoenix.
I'm actually up in the Denver area.
No kidding. Cold up there a bit, huh?
Yeah, it got pretty cold here a week or so ago. It warmed up to warmed up to the mid 40s, so not too bad for us.
Oh man, yeah, it's cold up there. Beautiful. I love Colorado.
Oh yeah, I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia, so the cold's a bit of a change for me.
No kidding. What brought you to Colorado?
Better work opportunities, really, and just wanted to have more than one season.
right? Georgia's beautiful too, though. I got relatives that live there.
Oh yeah, I miss the warm springs. That's the big difference. Is it takes a long time to warm up here.
Yeah, I think it's about April by the time the snow melts.
Oh yeah, but generally pretty good. I'm actually back to the race. Sorry, I was gonna wait till like the like 5 laps to go or something and really kind of put the push on, but yeah, then he blocked me and it was like, okay, well,
Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing. That's what I do too. I mean, I don't try to go for it like on the first time because you're never going to get away from anybody either. Anyways, you know, what I mean, it's not there's not any way to get away from somebody.
oh yeah, and I usually only run the Dallara Dash like on week 13 when it really doesn't count for anything at all. Not that it does at any time, but yeah, you usually run into back markers more problems than actually the start sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's generally the case because a lot of people this is like their first, a lot of people's first racing these because I think the DW11 or the Indy 11 is free car, I think, or maybe they both are.
Oh yeah, they can. They're both kind of a handful, especially with restarts and stuff. The DW12 has a lot more torque than the current. What is it? The DW18 or the IR18. I usually run that series and do pretty well in it.
You run the official series.
Yeah, usually I guess it's the IndyCar IR18 fixed series. It only does ovals that way because I really don't want to have to learn how to set up an IndyCar. But yeah, I usually run that and do pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really run those because if I don't win, I'll lose I rating and get wrecked or lose SR too. But that don't really matter. It's just I like to be able to get in any of the servers that I can.
Oh yeah, I mean I've been doing this for a long time, but I've never really focused on getting my IR up, so it's just kind of hovering. It's probably lower than it really should be.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Mine at one point was like 4,000 something, and then bunch of wrecks. I'll tell you what, it could go up or down pretty quick. But I mean, uh, people race just so desperate. It seems like in any of the series.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that depend, especially in some the easier ones, and depending on the track and everything. I know like Indy cars, if when they go to like Indianapolis, you get a bunch of people that have never driven those cars before, but they want to race them just because it's Indy.
Exactly, and they don't know about the turns. Also, yeah, I've seen it plenty times. Yeah, you know what? A good league though would be cool to join for some good racing. That way you got a whole schedule and you get to race with the same people.
Yeah, that's kind of what the what is it? The SCCA, the Rocky Mountain Solo Division here actually runs a sim racing group. Right now during the winter, we're actually using P cars too, and we've got a league that races every Wednesday night, and then during the summer we do iRacing. So, yeah, that's a lot more controlled, a little less random.
Yeah, and you have there's more consideration. There's more like accountability and everything.
Oh yeah, I mean I've had some pretty good races on iRacing, but a lot of it just depends on how you end up in the splits and what week it is and what track and that kind of thing. But I guess it's hit or miss sometimes. But you know when it really comes down to it, I guess pros have the same kind of crap happen.
Yeah, it does. And it does. I mean, people like to be real in a big hurry. They go by you, and all of a sudden there's a big wreck in front of you. You get caught up in it. Just a drag.
Oh yeah, so I've actually been streaming a lot of these races for about the last 6 months or so on my YouTube channel, and it's yeah, it's I a lot of times I'll do it 3 or 4 times a week before I find one that has a decent result.
Oh well, that's cool. There's your YouTube channel and your profile.
I don't think it is, but I did. I'm the one who posted that link at the beginning of the race, that youtube.planetherring.com. So that'll take you right to it.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice,
In fact, we're streaming this right now.
cool.
But all right, well, I'm gonna sign off here. I'm trying to knock in as many week 13 races as I can before the end of the night. So it was good talking to you.
You too. Have you ran that Battle of the Little Wings server they have with the what is it, the IndyCar Light or something, and the Skip Barber?
I haven't run that, but I might go give it a shot. I've never really driven either one of those cars, so it might be fun for a week 13 thing.
Do you normally drive like a NASCAR?
I kind of do all of it. Pretty much some touring cars, some NASCAR, some open wheel, just to kind of get a full spectrum. I've been doing a lot of the GT3 cars lately. Um, Pretty much just anything. My main thing is I don't really do a lot of the higher level series because of having to do the setups and whatnot. But other than that, it's pretty much just about everything.
Right. Usually you can get some setups. I mean, they share them on the forum. Like they have a sharing in the West group also. Um, but yeah, the touring cars, that's something that I don't really run because I don't know which cars are good, which ones aren't, and I don't want to buy them all. Which ones do you think are the better ones?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I usually try to pick, you know, based on doing a lot of reading and watching some other people's YouTube channels and stuff, especially like the classes like the GT3 and GTE cars have so many options. You pretty much learn sooner or later that, like there's a couple of cars that are just faster than the other ones, and like in this case, I think the Ferraris and the Mercedeses are actually the best two cars to pick.
Really, and there's like a couple of Ferraris and a couple of Mercedes, isn't there?
Yeah, a couple of different options. I think they split it between GT3 and GTE, which is the endurance version, which I don't run those because I don't have a team to run and I can't sit in one place for 3 hours. But yeah, a lot of people, things like the McLaren and a couple of the other cars just really don't handle as well, especially if unless you really tweak it.
Right, and that's tough to do. There's a program. It's called Motec. It's a telemetry program. Have you heard of it?
Yep. I've tried using Motec in the past. The one I use most is the Z1 dashboard and the Z1 analyzer, mostly that. And then I also pay for that VRS Virtual Racing School service that has all. They have a bunch of setups and all your tutorials and everything for the different tracks. So that really helps a lot.
I should check that out. In one of those practices, I might check out that uh, Battle of the Little Wings practice anyway.
Okay. Well, yeah. I think I got time for one more. I might go over there and look at that now.
Cool. I have a setup that I ran yesterday on it, and it's pretty good. I mean, it wasn't the fastest, but I'll share it with you if I see it in the server.
Okay. Cool.
See you over there, man.
All right. See ya. All right, folks. Well, looks like we made a friend, and it's always good when you have a little bit of interaction with some of the other drivers. And hopefully, he will be checking this video out later. So, hello, Mr. Zerkut, if you come by. And with that, going to go ahead and stop this out. See if we can go over and look at that little wings thing. And that probably will be the last race of the 2019 season. So, with that, here's the end card. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the Planet Herring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.